Hey, what up, guys? This video back here with another video. A lot of things I want to talk about on this video, so let me get into it and do my reviews, and I have some stuff I'll talk about afterwards. But my first one for reviews is this week. Is my big comic cards for last week and this week, so it might lag a little. But we got a Starfire issue 4. It's continuing the story where Last Option meets this mysterious other alien creature, and they fight together and fight this other alien. And then just to be more battles, more aliens fighting. It's pretty much a quick summary of it. We got third issue of Vampirella versus Army of Darkness. They crossover. It has to team up with Vampirella to fight a great evil that's coming that we don't know yet, but it's leading up to that, so it's kind of interesting. Definitely check out if you're a fan of either one. Which brings into third one that I added to my box is Alice Cooper. This is Chaos, and Chaos is like ones by Lady Death, Purgatoria, Evil Ernie, and Alice Cooper had his own like comic back in the day, and I heard it wasn't as great when it came out, but then later it got better because as time changed, you can do stuff different. But definitely working the whole medieval and darkness and stuff. Definitely worth to check out. It's the first introduction, so it's kind of like cool to see what's going to happen and rock hard Alice Cooper. The other one that's been hard to get my hands on is issue 3 of Rick and Morty, just to continue their story. Rick's back from this other dimension, portal. He finally got home and just continues their wacky adventures. As a miniseries ensues, with episodes continuity outside of the TV series, so it's kind of interesting to read. Then we got the finale of Mrs. Deadpool and the Howling Commandos, issue 4. As the monsters team up together and fight. It was Deadpool and the big blood bath ends. You kind of like, I don't know how it's really resolved, but a new Deadpool comic is coming out and I think after in November or October, as that's getting the fall, like his other Marvel lines, so I'll probably just continue off that. So see how that goes. Then we got the new Suicide Squad, issue 12, just continuing the story, as far as Black Manta, his uprising, teaming up with one guy, and that's how it goes. This producing the story, kind of interesting concept, stupid too, to see super villains and a super villain team working for the government because they're forced to. Interesting to me. I look forward to the movie as well. Very pick up for your Suicide fan squad. Then we got A-Force, issue 4. Seems like it's wrapping up to A-Force. And I'm curious. So this is kind of a big thing. I don't want to spoil anything, but if you figure out the cover, you finally figure what it is. But this leads up to like it's gonna be issue 5 is gonna be the climax. A-Force into after Secret Wars, and some big conclusions gonna happen. So it's kind of interesting to see what's gonna happen with that. Then we got the special Harley Quinn. Was it the road trip issue? Was her with Catwoman and Poison Ivy, and it's just wacky adventures again. That's Sue me and Harley Quinn. I mean that's pretty much what these are. They're good comical slice of life, psychotic slice of life. Let me say that. But that's pretty much all I can say with that. Then last one for this week was Red Arsenal, or last week technically. Red Hood and Arsenal team up. Issue 4 is a continuing adventures fighting somewhat of a machine Batman. We don't know if it's Bruce Wayne or not, but they're fighting somewhat in Gotham and a person of Batman. We see that's going to lead into more of the story, so it'll be kind of interesting to see how that develops. Then we got Harley Quinn for this week, issue 20. Obviously, it's a 75 years, so Green Lantern on every cover, which is cool to me. And it's just Harley Quinn, picking off her last story, it's the top of her own miniseries. A very special guest appears at the very end, which seems like it might be interesting to come. I don't want to spoil nothing, but it's very special. It looks cool. Then we also got Wonder Woman. Again, her variant cover with a Green Lantern and a jet and a green jet background. Just continues the story, still trying to find out what happened to Donna Troy. And there, I guess she kind of dealing with God of War and more or less that side. So it's kind of interesting to see that. But definitely go to the Wonder Woman. This is really good solid stories right now if you're into Wonder Woman because they have Donna Troy in it. definitely pick that up. Then we got. My voice getting dry. Then we got Superman and Wonder Woman, issue 21. Kind of seems like it would conclude, not conclude the series, but concludes the story arc into another one. It's not a big. I don't know if it's too big, but they're making a big deal of it. This comment that happens at the end is kind of like, well, where's their relationship going to go from there? I'm kind of curious to see how it is. I hope these two stay a couple for a long time, but see how the writers and the fans do. So, yet to see. Then finally, last one for comics this week is Gemini Holograms, of course, issue 7. The biggest thing about this issue is we finally see Eric and Tech Rack. So that's really big and more to come. So definitely looking forward to that. So real quick, it's my 3, obviously, manga reviews of Marines to Hajia, issue 8, 9, and 10, and just wacky versions after wacky versions. So a little shriveled up, like I said, different from the anime. Definitely check that out if you like the anime. It's very comical, and I like how the art style is, and it just makes me laugh. But with my reviews out of the way, 2 things I wanted to get right now. Well, let me do this first. I bought, because I said I was going to give it Amazon, Shinra Kagura Ninja Flash, the complete collection of the first season on Blu-ray. As you can see, I haven't watched the whole thing. I've only watched 2 episodes. I'm in the midst of watching it, but it's pretty much what you expect. Just big, busty women's and ninjas. Can't ask for more. But besides watching that recently, I recently watched, and I got a hurry because I'm on the time limit, Big Hero 6. Now, it was an okay movie, but and there has been other superhero movies besides Incredibles, just not ones for Disney, such as Gene 13, which I recently watched. There's others, but I know that's the first one that comes to mind. But it was okay. I feel like because it was a Disney film, I wanted a PG-13 film that could have made it good, but I know because it was targeted for kids, I see why they toned down stuff and made everything comical and happy with it. But it was alright. It wasn't my total expectations, but I kind of wanted more of a adult vibe. But it's still a decent movie. I watched that recently in Hyper Police. Now Hyper Police is as I said in my retro review, if you can go back and look it up, at the first 6. I watched the whole 25 episodes of a complete series, and the art style is a little different looks a little different from the manga, because as Natsumi has we can see, but she has black hair in the prints and everything, but they kind of give her a greenish tint in the manga. But the voice actings are pretty funny, spot on. But it's just like they switch stuff up, and there's a lot of stuff they leave out of the manga that I wish they would have put in. But I don't know, maybe they're trying to get season 2, but they just couldn't. But it's still a pretty good anime series to watch. It's just too bad they couldn't do more with it. But if you ever do, I definitely recommend checking it out. It's very interesting. If you do like Hyper Police anime, definitely check out the manga because there's more to it, as most times. But that's pretty much it for this. I guess this video. Just remember I was in a total drama, The Redonkulous Race, and I watched Black Christmas right before Halloween, obviously, because it's in September. That's a good movie to watch right before the holidays. It's ready for Halloween and Thanksgiving and Christmas time, and one of my, I liked it as a horror classic, I guess. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Make sure I'm not leaving it out. So sorry it's so condensed or whatever, but 9-minute mark, this video goes signing off. Go on the piece. AKA So, AKA DZ, AKA Ishi Guy, AKA Hentai Guy.